Hello, hello. Sorry guys, whoever's tuned in, my little border around my display video there is just a little bit crooked. I'm aware of it. I will get that fixed up next time. Sorry, I had like a rainbow one that was automatically put in place last time, and then I just kind of went to change it. But yeah, obviously it didn't quite work out as planned. It's a quick fix, but yeah, won't need to worry too much about that now. I hope everyone's having a good one out there. Welcome to episode 10 of the CRO Show. So just talking about a few things in this morning's stream. We will be running for roughly an hour. We did start a little bit late this morning. I think we started about 7:40 over here. I think it's for most of you guys in the States on Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be about 5:40 on Sunday, and we'll probably run it just for an hour as usual. So we'll run it until 6:40 p.m. Feel free to jump in the chat and say hello. We'll just be running through a few topics. We'll be talking about a little bit about what happened with the crypto.com winding down. It's US institutional business. A little bit about the general markets, what's going on with crypto.com, touching on some NFTs and things as usual. Maybe having a look at any particular updates with crypto.com in terms of their socials and Twitter and everything like that. Just trying to answer any questions that you guys may also have just over the 1 hour too. Alright guys, so let's just have a bit of a look at this article here. So crypto.com winding down its US institutional business. So this kind of coincidentally came at a pretty interesting time where Gary Gensler, aka, front man of the SEC, kind of came out and had that dig at Binance and Coinbase, which appears that it will be ongoing for quite some time. And just remember guys, this may not actually be resolved for quite some time. These are pretty serious allegations, but just to touch lightly before we jump into this article, I would say, it's the silver lining hopefully is that when it's all kind of said and done, if we can kind of make it through sort of whatever comes consequently from this court case, then it's going to definitely be a good thing for crypto. And hopefully the correction in the market's not too drastic. Hopefully the correction in CRO is not too big, and hopefully us as CRO holders, we can just hold on for dear life basically. So, and just a big note as well guys, just to remember, the move won't affect the company's retail operations guys. So again, this is just for the crypto.com exchange on the US end guys, the institutional business. Okay, so this was from June 10th 2023 at 3:07 a.m. okay, let's have a quick look and see kind of what else they say here. So they actually shut down, this was actually effective from June 21st. The company announced it on Friday, and this was kind of the excuse they used. Now look, who knows? I mean, I do think it's a little bit of a coincidence that it did kind of come at the same or around a similar time as all the SEC news. But essentially they said the exchange cited limited demand from institutional customers in light of the current market landscape. So, and that's pretty much it folks. That's pretty much it on that article. Okay, so let's move on to overall charts today. It's going to be, might be morning for some of you if you're watching from Oz, but yeah, likely going to be sort of the early evening, late afternoon for a few of you as well. So just having a bit of a look, Bitcoin seems to have stabilized a little bit over the last 24 hours, sitting just up 1.1%, but still down significantly over the last 7 days, down 4.5%. Ethereum also took quite a big whack, down 7.4%. Important that we do take a moment to recognize a lot of these bigger movers of the market, the BTC, the Ethereum, okay? It's going to, of course, have big impacts on altcoins and more specifically CRO. And BNB, folks, obviously took a walloping, down 22.5%, okay? currently at $237, seems to have stabilized at 0.4%. But I'm pretty curious to know actually if anyone out there watching, maybe any of you guys that are maybe you're CRO holders, Bitcoin holders, ETH holders, were you BNB holders? If you were, how are you feeling about it now? Or maybe if you were thinking about possibly getting into some BNB, is it a little bit too risky to do it now, do you think, based on everything that's going on? Remember, the allegations are just against the US, or perhaps is this a good buying opportunity? 22.5% down for the entire week. Other movers as well. Cardano even took a bigger hit. We talk about BNB taking a bigger hit, but Cardano was also down 27.6. Huge losses across the board for the 7-day. Solana down 29.3. Had Polygon 28.7 down, so that's massive as well. We'll keep coming down. 22.5 down for SHE. We're going to reach CRO soon, guys. Chainlink down 20% there. Those huge losses against the board. But if we actually come to CRO, we're actually up 2.6 somehow for the last 24 hours, which is pretty good. And actually only down 9.6 for the last 7 days, which, I mean, come on, let's be honest, in comparison to the rest of that top 20, that's actually pretty good, sitting just up above 5 cents at 5.5229 cents here. And if we scroll down, again, performing pretty well over that last 24-hour period. Throw up the line chart there on the 30-day. Now, of course, this kind of coincided, these 2 days, sort of with that bad news, and then we had that follow-up engulfing green candle. That was like the day after the announcement, I think, on Sunday the 11th there, where we kind of got up to another, where did it reach? Yeah, another high of 5 cents there. That's actually quite interesting though, because CRO actually continued to kind of move up, didn't they? Yeah, Sunday the 11th. It's still on the 11th, so that's all part of the same day there. And then we kind of petered out on the 12th, so it's actually regained a lot of those losses, to be honest, hasn't it? Even for the 30-day, CRO still just down 11.2, down 9.2 for the last 7-day, 9.2 for the last 2 weeks, sorry, and 9.7 for the last 7 days. So yeah, guys, if you've got any questions about CRO or how you're feeling about the markets, then let me know. Jump into the chat, see if anyone's here. You see me, Kronos, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for jumping in. Just saying a quick hello. Are you Aussie, by the way, bro? Where do you live? Nice, buddy. I used to live in Perth. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne actually at the moment, mate. CRO compared to Matic for the 6 month is insane. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at that in a sec too. So yeah, folks, again, Kronos performing really well against other altcoins, isn't it? I mean, what do you think? I think it's doing pretty good, guys. I think it's doing pretty good. I didn't buy a lot more CRO. I think I probably put a few $100s worth more, but seems to be a pretty strong support kind of around that price, which which I reckon is pretty good. And I was actually going to come out with a few how-to videos maybe this week and talk about maybe some of the sort of better places to actually stake CRO, and we might actually just have a bit of a look at VVS, and given the current climate, just kind of see the rates that we're kind of getting over there at the moment. I was looking in particular at the CRO Ethereum farm on VVS. I have used VVS before, and just doing it directly through the DeFi wallet. So if we just go ahead and have a look here, they're pretty good, with the boost. I think that's with the boost. Yeah, with the boost on CRO, you can get 12.65% on the CRO ETH pool. So for those of you that weren't aware, the boost basically entails you just needing to use some NFTs. So I don't know the actual particular number or the requirement. It might be the miner moles that you have to use for that. Some of you guys watching might already know. The basic APR though even is still really good, guys. So just to get a bit of context here, if you've got, let's just say $5,000 US dollars of CRO ETH liquidity pool token staked, at the moment it's giving you a current ROI rate at $186. So pretty good, guys. $200 more or less for 5,000 staked is pretty good. Okay, just over the 1 year period. And I really like how they've got this ROI calculator set up with a 1 day, a 7 day, 30 day and a 5 year calculation. Leave that in for 5 years. Alright, it's $1,000. But I'm kind of interested in the 1 month. $15 a month. That's not too bad. $15 a month. That's kind of like some kind of subscription, maybe just a little bit under. I know subscriptions can be pretty pricey these days. If you guys want to be pulling out on the daily, you get about 50 cents a day. And also remember as well, folks, I think something that you guys got to understand is that $5,000 obviously invest in CRO and ETH now. We hit a full bull market in the next 2 years. Okay, this could easily do a 2x. Okay, so we could double that income to about $30 a month. Okay, we're looking at a more of a bullish sort of situation there, I suppose. So see if you guys got any questions. No current. I feel like CRO can only go up. Look at the monthly. It's one coin that hasn't moved up yet. Yeah. No, I mean, look, that's what I always say. I don't like to get too involved in, I guess, too much shilling and fudding, and I just kind of try to, as much as I can, rely a lot more on the facts of the situation. And look, the facts is that CRO on the monthly is performing really, really well in comparison to other projects. That's just the bottom line. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, it could still go down for sure. I don't think it could only just go up, but I do think there's a lot more upside versus downside when it comes to CRO token for sure. Definitely. You see me, Chronos says, I lived in Darwin. Nice, mate. That must have been really hot. Darwin's nice. Yeah, Matic got wrecked. I think Matic will bounce back though. Matic's one of the few projects that I do think does have a bit more utility, to be honest, particularly in gaming and also with DeFi. And I think Matic is a little bit more of a resource that people want in the crypto space, in my opinion. But it's interesting to see that there was such a sell-off with Matic actually. Yeah, CRO can't be manipulated. There's barely any whales left in CRO. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. No, I 100% agree with you. You see me, Chronos. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, look, you're 100% right, mate. You are 100% right there. So I might actually just going to go onto the crypto.com website just to kind of see if there's any kind of sort of updated articles to kind of see what's going on. Sorry guys, I'm a little underprepared this morning. Kind of had a rough idea of what I wanted to talk about, but yeah, just had a bit of a busy weekend and some madness going on last night. Barely got up for this stream, but no, I really appreciate you guys actually coming on for the stream today. It means a lot. And yeah, I didn't want to throw in the towel. Got to keep this stream going every single week. Okay, let's have a look, guys. I mean, if there's any of these articles that you want me to cover in a little bit more detail, then make sure you just shout me out in the comments there and we'll have a look at them. Got one about crypto.com exchange announcing integrations with coin routes, institutional access. Okay, can have a bit of a look, see what this is all about. This is from June 8th. Coin routes is a state-of-the-art order routing technology. This collab aims to enhance institutional access to liquidity within the digital markets and reduce friction for crypto.com exchange. Okay, so just making things smarter for institutional investors, it looks like. And this is the kind of thing, guys, I think like maybe what a lot of projects do is they tend to aim a lot of their efforts at retail and maybe not enough at institutional. But crypto.com is smart, right? They're taking the time to actually not forget about continually improving the services across the board, not just for retail but also for institutional investment as well. And these are the kind of articles, bits of news, developments that are likely just going to fly under the radar, but actually they are very, very meaningful, very meaningful from a technological point of view. So it's really, really good to see them continuing just to make moves in this space for sure. So really good to see that little integration there. We also had the monetary license in Singapore. Now this was from a little bit earlier on. This was from June 1, but you know, obviously being based out of Hong Kong, out of Singapore there, I think that was a pretty big deal. You know, just again continuing to get their licenses, guys. They announced that they've received their major payment institution license for DPTs. Yeah. They're always grinding, guys, and they're letting you know, which is the great thing. New downloadable backgrounds. Yeah, I mean, you could just take a screenshot of this, let's be honest. It's a nice little touch. We're excited to share our new collection of backgrounds and wallpapers made especially for the CRO fam. The collection includes 4K desktop, tablet, mobile and smartwatch backgrounds inspired by the colours of our Crypto.com Visa cards. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool, you know. Let me know if you guys have got your Crypto.com wallpaper. I can't say that, you know, I'm that in love with CRO to have them as my wallpaper as such, but you know, maybe some of you guys are, and if you are, that's cool. Apparently you can go ahead, download all the packs here. This will take us to, where does it take us to? Crypto.com app.box. There it is right there, guys. You click on that link, download at your own risk. It's probably fine, but you know, you never know. Always got to be careful downloading things in the crypto space where you got your mobile, tablet, 4K, you watch your HD options. You know, again, you could probably just take screenshots off Google, but you know, again, it's just these little things, isn't it, folks? You know, just these nice little touches that CRO are doing just to kind of really think about the user base, you know. And Crypto.com and Samsung to enhance the Crypto.com app experience for Galaxy Z Folds. I don't really know how I feel about these phones. Yeah, bit weird. Let me know if you guys have one of those phones. I've kind of played with one before, but it just kind of felt a little bit weird, to be honest. Nice one, guys. If you got any questions, just let me know in the stream. We'll be running till about 6:40 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. Appreciate you guys being in the stream, and appreciate the likes coming in on the videos too. That's very kind. That's very kind. You you know, if you want to see CRO pump and get this stream in front of a few more people as well, then feel free to hit that like button, guys. You see me, Kronos. Found the best NFT yesterday. They're $1 each, but I personally like zombies. But yeah, came across them. Creator is called, hold on, let me check. The Death Collection. Yeah, leave me a link. You see me, Kronos. We can check them out, and I can tell you what I think. 15. Yep. They're on Crypto.com. It's sad because the offers and artwork are so cool, but they're going for $1. Oh, you never know, you never know. They get a bit of publicity, some marketing they might pick up. Yeah, drop the link for the project in the chat there, you see me. Don't know how to link, bro. What's the name of the project? Tell me what the name is. Let's just go through. So there's a campaign from 12 hours ago, guys. This one's just regarding Matic. Yeah, okay. So you can join for the chance to get up to 12% per annum on your holdings. Deposit some Matic. Yeah. I wonder if people are buying some Matic. What else has been going on? See if there's any major tweets. What do you guys reckon about the unguardable sort of loaded line collections here? Not really sure how I feel about them, but The socks are pretty cool though, I have to say. I would actually rock a pair of socks. I'd rock a pair of these socks for sure. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the shoes, but dog's pretty cool. I do like those socks though. They're not bad. One other thing I'd say about the land down under where I am here in Oz is that yeah, you sort of using Aussie dollars on the crypto.com app is a bit of a pain in the butt. So yeah, it's just kind of annoying. They sting you big fees to move stuff into Aussie dollars and back and forth, and it's just a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Had that news about coin routes as well. Yeah. So not a hell of a lot of extra news going on, I suppose. You know, just continuing to grind behind the scenes. We'll move on to some NFT related things next, folks. Check out and see how the loaded lines are holding up with these current market conditions over the last week. Alright, let's see. Cool. Yeah, let us know the name of that collection if you want me to have a look there. You see me. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1.3 current floor for the loaded lines. Let me know if there's any holders in the chat here. So it's dropped about $100. We were at about 1.4k. Floor seems to have dropped down a bit. Let's have a look. See if there's any nice ones on the floor. The lower the number, sort of the higher the rarity here. This guy's pretty low, 3830. Tell you guys if I reckon there's any. He's pretty dope as well, isn't he? 5724, not a bad rarity. He looks cool, but he doesn't have a fantastic rarity rating at 9,100. But he's definitely got his little expedition backpack on, doesn't he? I like this guy. Plain, really nice contrast with the background. The red on the yellow. I think that's quite nice. Nice golden circular sunglasses. He's a little bit like my Bruce Lee guy. I do like this guy too. It reminds me a little bit of Mortal Kombat. The hat. It's pretty dope. And as you can see, you know, the floor is at 1.3, but already we're up at the kind of like a $1,500 US floor price. Yeah, so usually, guys, what I was doing prior to, you know, me having the break from streaming every Monday was I was actually kind of going ahead and picking out sort of my top pick loaded line that was kind of close to the floor. See if we can try and stumble across a bit of a gem. Obviously, we'd probably want to get him for like under 1.6 ideally. Anything above 1.6, it's starting to get a little bit expensive, really, isn't it? I think I bought my loaded line for like 2k, so I'm definitely down on mine, but I'm holding. This guy's pretty boss. He's got like the panda eyes, cool contrast. I like this guy, to be fair. Aesthetically looks really good. Always the clean traits, in my opinion, are, you know, kind of like my more go-tos. A lot of it does come down to preference, but I do find that a lot of people do kind of like to go for a lot more of the cleaner traits. Yeah, I have to say, guys, in terms of the pick, do think that guy's pretty cool at 3.1. But this guy's got a really strong rating at 1.8. I mean, he looks okay, but it's just not for me. I'm sure a lot of people are going to like him, but that's a strong play there. 1.698, but again, that's above 1.6. So I think, yeah, that's probably taken the mick a little bit. I think we've got to try and go for someone under 1.6, really. What do you reckon? He's alright at 5. He's nice. I think this could be the one. This could be the one. I don't love the hat combination with the specs and the bandana as such, but he does have a good rarity rating at 2.3, and for 1.459, I feel like it's probably a fairly good buy. People are probably going to be looking at that. Yeah, so he's at a buy now price there of 1.459. So I think if you're interested in this one, I'd definitely go for it. Go for an offer if it's possible. Yeah, I don't know if there's any offers on him. 1.1 was rejected 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So that's it really. See if you guys got any questions about the Lions. Doop 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 doop. NFT gallery. Oh, the Death Collection by NFT Gallery. Okay. Technically, you're not down if you'd have bought CRO or any coin. Yeah. Alright, so what's it called? The Death Collection. Alright. Creator is the NFT gallery. Okay, well let's just have a little bit of a look and see, I guess. The Death Collection NFT gallery. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's any one of these or not. Is it this one? This is a Facebook page though. Don't know. Oh, I see. Okay. The Death Collection. Let's have a look. This one, I presume. $1. $716 traded. 225, 232. Oh, cool. So they all kind of look like they might sort of be one of ones. Some of them are like moving and everything as well. Yeah, I actually don't mind the artwork. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad. I quite like this one here actually as well. This one's quite nice too. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Some pretty good art pieces here. I mean, I got no idea if he's the original artist or not, but in terms of the activity, yeah, so some people are buying. It's not completely dead. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Okay, let's go ahead and check out some First Frontier. So yeah, this is sort of coming along. Let's have a bit of a look-see. See how the land is doing. Yeah, it's been holding up. Holding a pretty strong floor here at 59 US dollars. With a floor price here on First Frontier land. Pretty good, pretty good. Rares, we're coming in at 115, so it's quite a jump up, almost a 2x. $299. $767 for the legendaries. God, and I'm pretty impressed with the mythicals, you know. They're holding up really well at about 4.2. Really impressive. So people are not selling their mythicals. So, you know, you could make the argument that these mythical land plots have been a really good hedge against what's going on. You know, that's really good. They virtually have not budged. 249 assets. Very solid. Would love to maybe try and work my way to getting a hand on a mythical one day. I think that would be pretty cool. And the price jumps up pretty quickly, you know. I mean, how many we got under? Yeah, there's not many sort of under 5k. We got 8. We got 10 assets under 5k at the moment. And then after that we kind of jump up to 9k, 10k. I don't know what the highest price it's sold for. Maybe price. We should have a highest last sale, you know. I don't know why they don't have that. Not sure why they don't have that. Okay, let's have a look at the backpacks, see how they're coming along. Quite interested to see what the floor price is doing. Expedition gear, yeah. $7 floor, that hasn't moved too much. Let's have a look at the mythicals on the floor. 478 NFTs here. Still priced at about the same as what they were before the SEC news. $615 floor. And again, kind of quickly ramps up to around $700. Yeah, cool. Not too bad as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting to kind of see, you know, how these go when the game comes out. I think that you know, at least in the beginning, there's going to be some pretty good earnings, but it'll be a question of whether those earnings are actually sustainable over a longer time frame or not. It's kind of hard to say, really. A little bit hard to say, but yeah, we'll see. Nice one, guys. 20 slots is the worst. Yeah. Cool. Nice. So I'll move on and have a bit of a look at some cyber cubs as well. Even the cyber cubs are holding a really good floor. $200. Yeah, really impressive. Yeah, not the biggest fan of this collection. This guy's, he's absolutely wild. 5696. Yeah, kind of an interesting collection. Not sure if there's anything else hot in the marketplace. I don't tend to sort of drift too far when it comes to the crypto.com NFTs, guys. I'm kind of more focused on the loaded lines, you know, land, expedition gear, that kind of thing. Yeah. 20 slots is the worst. Yeah. I think I was aware of that. Yeah. Someone bought one of my legendary backpacks that had 20 slots yesterday for 133. Pretty silly in my opinion. I got it for 115, but I ain't complaining. Well, I mean, you know, that's not too bad. You know, they only overpaid. They only paid you an extra $18 for it. So yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Nice one, guys. So okay, so we'll just kind of finish off, just having a bit more of a look at maybe what's going on with maybe with some loaded lines on the socials and sorry, meant crypto.com NFT, sorry. I'll have a bit of a look here, see if they got anything special coming in. So many NFTs being released though. You know, this is one of the things I don't like, you know, about this NFT situation on crypto.com. I know they're just, you know, I know all the platforms are the same, but just so many NFTs being released. What was the NFT sale of the week? Loaded lines sold for $5,246 last week. Nice. So yeah, there's sales, you know, people are still willing to pay big bucks in this market for NFTs, you know. That's a fact. Yeah, not a hell of a lot going on there, is there? This is one thing it kind of confuses me. I mean, you know, they always tweet when someone else joins the pride over the past week, but you know, what if someone's just buying and then they like sell the next day? You know, I like the touch. You know, I think it's nice, but I also think it's just, if they could find a way to make it like, I don't know, maybe you can only be, I don't know, maybe there should be like a staking a staking option where you can only, like, you should only be recognized as a part of the sort of the pride if you stake and commit to, I don't know, 6 months or 1 year. I think that'd be a pretty cool option. And then maybe you can get kind of like, maybe there's some perks if you just hold and you're not staked, but if you actually stake your loaded line, you're going to get some some extra juicy perks. I don't know what they could be, not just necessarily like a coin or something, but I don't know, special access, ideally like some virtual events as well. I think would probably make a bit more sense considering the nature of crypto. That could be like a cool little thing that they could add in, I think, going forward. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Yeah, because then they're having to do these lines in the limelights just so regularly. Who's this? She's absolutely just repping it. She's got the is that a portrait? Is that literally like, she just printed off like a portrait? She's just gone full on, hasn't she? Let's check out who this is. Yeah, official ambassador. Because she competes with no one can compete with her. So, CRO ambassador. I'm an official ambassador. Where's my gear pack? I never got any of this stuff. I want an umbrella. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really doing a lot of this retweeting and everything, but they made me an official ambassador. Now that's the thing. On a serious note, guys, we need these kind of people to represent the space. It's pretty important. Definitely pretty important. Yeah. Nice one, guys. Alright, guys, so we'll just wrap up shortly. Let me know if you guys have got any more questions there in the chat there, but appreciate you guys coming on for the stream today. I'll be running the CRO Show again sort of every Sunday 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for 1 hour. So hopefully we'll go see you guys next week as well. If you didn't catch my last video, guys, as well, I just brought one out last night, just talking a little bit about the idea that we shouldn't lose faith, guys. Just talking a bit about my sort of context there, the current markets. If you guys want to go ahead, check that one out. The video's up and available as well. And we're on 11,000 subscribers at the moment, folks. We do have a pretty cool little 15,000 subscriber giveaway. So for those of you in the stream that haven't actually entered, guys, all you need to do to enter is retweet this and tag one friend. Just give me a follow on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, just like this tweet, and also just comment #CRO Show as well. So I'll drop that one down in the chat there as well. If you guys want to check that out, you can. Nice one. Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate you jumping on the stream. We'll see what kind of topics there are sort of next week for crypto.com, NFTs, news, coin price, that kind of thing. I think just to really summarize, I think just try and be a little bit patient with CRO. Try not to, fall into the category of nitpicking too much. The overall markets are suffering, and statistically, crypto.com, as we kind of saw, is doing really, really well in comparison to that other top 50 when we look at the month. Just down that 9.6 as well for the 7 days. It's pretty good, whereas a lot of other projects are really, really kind of suffering, aren't they? They're not doing too great, but that's just the market we're in. It's just the market we're in. So We've kind of just got to hold fast and try and get through it, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you in next week's stream.